The events of 9/11/2001 changed the world. Every year since, people have paused to remember and participate in events commemorating that tragic day. And over the last 4 years, one of those has been the Dallas 9/11 Memorial Stair Climb. Event organizer John Barrett is himself a firefighter.
I climbed in the stair climb at Indianapolis, at the Fire Department Instructors Conference in Indianapolis in 2011 in March. I come back here and literally the same day I started planning. So this is something we need to bring to North Texas.
The climb is held here in downtown's Renaissance Tower.
There it goes, now you're going.
And each year, some of our own Irving firefighters proudly participate. Online registration fills up fast.
It is very much an honor. This year the fire spots filled up in less than 2 seconds.
Spots are limited to the exact numbers of those who perished on 9/11. 343 firefighters, 70 police officers, and 9 EMTs. Alternate stair climbers stand by for those who can't make it.
Firefighters, if you have your bumper here, you'd like to go ahead and climb, we do have some last-minute openings.
The World Trade Center towers were 110 stories, so the climb here is 55 stories 2 times, starting in the basement and ending on the 54th floor, wearing some 80 pounds of gear.
Hey, we're going the wrong way. Just down.
A lot happens at the street level start too, where participants, families, friends, and volunteers assemble before the trek into the tower can begin.
We thank you, Father, for those who are our first responders, wherever they are.
What so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming.
There is this poignant reminder brought from Ground Zero, a twisted steel beam from the rubble. And these living reminders honored guests from the New York City Fire Department. Stephen Humaneski lost some 50 friends on 9/11 and says in this brotherhood, what happens to one happens to all.
This shows and proves to the world that when we say we never forget, we never forget.
Just as they've stirred men to war for centuries, the pipes stir the emotions that drive these men to climb and remember. And it's time to get to it.
Joseph Rebelli. Thank you.
John McAvoy.
There you go, boys.
Inside the stairwell, it's a steady ascending line, a demanding physical journey.
Hey, now I practice right-hand turns.
Feel pretty good at the beginning, and then towards the end, you're going a few flights, take a break, going a few flights, take a break.
Break, Irving.
Halfway there, McCarty, halfway.
Take your time, guys.
It's also time to reflect on what it was like on 9/11.
My first year doing it, definitely like to do it again. So it's a really powerful experience, thinking about what those guys went through and knowing they were going up those stairs, probably not coming back down. It's really cool to honor them.
They assigned us each one an individual that died. Mine was John Hefferman on ladder 11, and so it was an honor to carry his name to the top, to remember all the guys that gave their life.
Hey, I gotta breathe at 40.
John Walters is a retired New York City firefighter, appreciates events like this one, climbers like Chris, Josh, and Micah, and he recalls 9/11 and remembers the sacrifices and the successes of efforts on 9/11.
There's 50,000 people that worked in those 2 buildings, and 25 to 30,000 people were evacuated. So it's a minor miracle that only 3,000 were killed, as sad as that is to say. But that's a tribute to the guys that are no longer here, getting them out of those buildings.
Walters notes that being a firefighter is not just a job, and what happened is not forgotten.
9/11 is not over, it's still going.
This memorial stair climb here in Dallas will be around too. They're already gearing up and planning for next year's 5th anniversary event. Tony Cornett for City Source.